Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're watching YouTube, you can catch us live at twitch.tv/DrSmileTube. And if you are watching YouTube and you'd like to see, maybe like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe. And you don't feel free to dislike and tell me why. Either way, hoping you have a wonderful day, and let's get into this. Alright, let me check the sound. Let me check the sound. Okay, cool. Twitch. Alright. Let me get this up and rolling. Alright, I'm not gonna talk a whole lot. It's gonna be a short stream, but I wanted to stream anyway. Maybe it's just a short one. Alright. Probably don't plan to go over like an hour and a half. I want to get some more work done with this one. No, we're just waiting. Alrighty. Alright, so we left off here. I still need to get orange asteroids. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna leave most of my stuff. I'm gonna make myself a double chest upstairs. It's really not that safe. And I'm just going to leave most of my crap here. And then I'm going to go get a pickaxe. Let's do a stone one. And then we're gonna go look for some orange asteroids, but I don't want to take too much with me because, obviously, that would be problematic if I die. So we're just gonna leave most of the stuff here. Boom. I just realized I didn't have orange. I gotta be careful. Because obviously upon this planet are dangerous things like gas and blazes and the like. I wanted to check to see. Alright. I see some. Okay. No, that was black. Wrong one. Okay, this place is super dangerous. Whoop. Ow, ow. This will be raw food, just in case. I might flush home to get back home. I probably will. I just wanted to find some orange. Because this is clearly not... Yeah, I was gonna be like, that looks like orange. Does it go all the way down like that? Red sand. Looks like it's still just sandstone. Okay. Nope, nothing down here, really. Alright, I'm gonna have to go searching around. There must be orange somewhere. We have this level of rivers and stuff, but... Oh, wait. I spotted it. We're good. Why are these off in the middle of nowhere? I know not, but... Orange. I don't think about that one. Yeah, I think I'll just have to slash home. Yeah, you don't want me. I just need a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Just gotta find a good spot. That one looks okay. Ooh, no, definitely not. If I'm just careful enough. Perfect. Got a full stack. And out we go. I'm gonna try and head home. Okay, I'm gonna just slash home. It'll be easier. Alright, so long as I don't see something to actually get me. Let's see, was I paying enough attention to get home properly? Probably not. Yeah, no, that was not the direction to go. It's like, where? Gotta be this way somewhere. Hear bad things? I'm going this way because I did not see this lovely structure. You know, let's just try using 00. This way. No, it does say this way. And this way. But definitely ain't there. That water. I want to see the water, so, you know, let's go do that. Since I'm lost anyway, I'm gonna have to slash home anyway. Oh. Fine. Okay. I'm just curious. It really did look like water, so I was like, I gotta be getting near it, though, so we'll see. Crap. It is chasing. Somehow outdid it. Okay, I'm pointing at the water, wherever it is. And then I'm just gonna slash home. That's where now. Since I somehow got lost anyway. Alright. Should be getting close. I don't see anything. Alright. Somehow passed one of them. Right, we're gonna aim straight at a water. We're gonna go straight this direction, no questions. I'm just curious. This is a... Alright. Crap. I swear I'm being chased by the gas. Just so I can't find out what the water is. Okay, any mobs around me? No, so I can reach just course. I went over it. What the? Maybe there's not any actual water and it's just like a rendering glitch, but it's kind of weird. I'm sorry, this is just like bothering me now. Like, what is with this appearance of water that clearly there's no water? Oh, I've got to go farther. Fly over this guy, yep. Well, definitely past where it would have been. So, yeah, I think it's just like a weird rendering bug. It's this. No wonder. It's whatever the heck this stuff is. Okay. Flash home. Done. Done. I already said I would. I don't know what that stuff is, but clear. Oh, wait, that's the oil. That's oil. I bet you. I'm gonna take a bucket, I think. And see if I can't get some. Or if I need a pump. Now I know what I'm looking at. Alright. No, I would with the Y60. Or, wait, no, the Y is X15. So, somewhere around here should be like 72. No, why would it already be magnificent? I was looking at the wrong thing, probably. You know what? We're just gonna kind of move away a second and we're gonna look at this. Alright, so this oil-like substance that looks like it could be oil. There's some right here. Yep, crude oil! Woo! It's actually pretty close by. I know I need to make a pump. I'll make a pump. Hello, Supreme. How are you? Alright. Interesting. Let me grab back my stuff a second. Yeah. Most of my stuff. That's good to hear. Alright, so I need to make a pump, potentially. So that we can get more of this stuff. Yeah. Maybe like one of these two. That needs energy. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I guess I could make a solar panel for it, but I don't know if that would work for Syndra. I feel like it wouldn't. So, anyway, I got the orange. So what we need to do now... I think I'm just going to take all of this and chuck it through. I'm not sure what we do with the crude oil. We're doing something with it, I'm going to guess. Heavy oil. Refinery. I need copper, but we'll be getting copper soon, right? Yeah. I realize I haven't done any of you're still here. I need to do black. Okay, there's straining. I mean, either way, we need a whole bunch of this, right? Because we need to be able to make the block. Which needs one of these mysterious copper ores, which needs copper dust. Just one. But 9 plus 4 is 13. Oh, wait, and then like another. Actually, might be more than enough. On its own! Woo! See? Actually, no, because I think that wasn't those 12, so I'll need like an extra one. Depending, it might not actually. Okay. So long as they all come out what they should be, it should be fine. No real need to go to getting too much done in Sindrath. So we'll get all this done. Will be the cool one as well. And then we might even be able to, because we might even make it to, at least starting this. Oh, mysterious oil block. I'm not sure how this works. But obviously then this goes to all of this. Actually able to make that? Yeah, well no, that's a block. This will be interesting. Right now we're here. Wrong kind. Whoops. Crap. Yes. Cool. Half a second I was like, oh no, 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 yep, okay. No, it doesn't count that one. Alright, so we'll put orange up. I gotta make sure I can see where everything goes with this one. Alright. Alright. There. Then we can add another row on top, because we're going to need it. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do it. I mean, we're obviously going to need even more. Alright, so we can make this into one of these small copper dusts. Chuck that in the thingy here. Yep. Alright. I gotta wait a minute to get another one. Just stick that there for now. Hmm? Yeah, you probably should eat if you haven't yet. Since normally you'd have already gone to go get some food by now. Where do I change this? Suppose I could make a compacting power. I almost feel like I should be able to, Alright. So I'm pretty sure that's just coal, so... I go grab the rest of the items I left. Structure compass. Cool. Oh, yeah, we got some redstone. We can use this. And make something cool looking later. Sandstone. Get some sand too. Alright, oh, this should be done, yep. Okay. As long as we're here, I think I have some coal here. Yeah. That's what makes this funny. What the heck? Oh, right, because I'm freezing. I forgot. Like, why? What is with all the particles? I forgot I'm wearing a hat. Ignore me. No, it is me. Actually, really quickly, render area for this. Yeah, good. I really should probably make it the whole room, but you know how it is. Alright. So let's just claim all these now. Should have gotten a whole lot. Yeah. And since there's really only one thing to do with these. Nice. Oh, we even got some other stuff here. I'm gonna put down the... Here. Alright. 2. Yeah, did. Actually, you know what? Let's just put everything else that's over in here away as well. It really shows what we've gotten out of the loot. Alright. Oh, we got the dragon head one. The one I'm currently wearing. I don't think so. I think frozen head's better. Bit much. Alright, other than the crude oil that is done, how do I make a pump? I mean... I could make one. I see the copper. But we did come back with a whole lot. If we just chuck this in here, I guess. Actually, do we need the black? Anything else this is used for? I mean, I guess the tree. Oh yeah, we'll use the brown block. Not really much else though, so... But obviously we'll need a couple of these, so we'll just leave that as is, and then white. Anything else white does? Actually, silver might be more useful. I mean, obviously silver to silver dust. Yeah, silver will actually be useful. But we'll still send the coal dust through anyway. Even if it's not really necessary. Yeah. Actually, no, that is useful. Sorry. Yeah. To make dust, I mean. Not sure why I would cook it to make coal. Because I have a much easier method to make coal. Let me go sleep. I'm gonna need more orange dust at some point. But we're gonna need lots of orange dust anyway. So I'm gonna make the pump. Then we'll be moving on to infusion. How do we make these? Yellow asteroid dust and red asteroid dust. It's actually not that bad. And silver. So yeah, we do need silver. Beyond that, I think I'd like to make myself a pickaxe. I do wish there were more. I think I'm still stuck at the level I'm at. Which is the Paracore. Although I guess I could make blaze gold. Yeah, could make one. Blaze gold isn't too hard. I don't think it was at least, right? Oh wait, it was gold. Did I make gold? I think I did. Yeah, no way I made this. No, I'm not using that. I'm using Ferrocore. Next is Blaze Gold. That's what it is. Yeah, so we're not there yet. we're working on it, but we're not there yet. So we're just gonna make another Ferrocore. And let do its job. I'm gonna need more Ferrocore. And we have some dust, but I'm gonna need more of the actual stuff. Which means I should probably realistically... Well, actually, this will be fine. Alright, because 500 versus iron, which has 250. So this is like twice as much. Looks like it's a bit random. Chuck that all in there. I really wish I could filter, but I don't know how I would do that. Actually, wait. Pipe. No, it's still gold. I don't think that's... Never have I been so glad that the, Although, I think I am going to just need... constant. But realistically speaking, I feel like I need... quite a bit more than I have. And that'll make the 5 that I need. Right? For the pipe. Two iron, that's fine. A motor. Oh, am I gonna need more? Iron. So basically... I already had some. Pick a piece of iron. Or nickel. Whoops. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. This needs... I need to expend this more. Alright, one magnetic coil, yep. Make a motor, I then need one motor completed. And then the rest of this... Hey yo, Mr. Failure, how are you? I hope you're doing well. There, I have taken a sip of my drink. Alright, we got all that done. Fair enough. I'm doing relatively okay. My allergies are going nuts and crazy. How have I been going? I'm still okay. Trying to take it a little careful. Not really succeeding, but you know. It's on me. And then I'm doing okay. Yeah, I just realized... Makes it really hard to tell how much iron I actually have. Hello, Raven. Bloodborne, how are you this evening? I hope you're doing well. There we go. Fair enough. I hope it was a good nap. Alright, wait, did it actually tell me I finished everything here? No. What did I miss? Oh, I need silver. Well, I need silver anyway, so... it's fine. Oh. That's good to hear. Alright, I'm just trying to work through my, quests here. This is Contained, a space adventure. To be in space. Sleep? I should probably sleep. Yet somehow the sun circles us. Fine. And we traveled we've traveled to one dimension planet. There's one more that I gotta get to at some point. Well, two more. Pretty sure the end is in this one, right? Yeah, end is in this one. But we're kind of far away from that. Well, no, a couple actually. This one's fairly new. Like, I don't think it's a full month old yet. I tried it out because I liked Theophilus Submerged, which is by the same person. And I figured, other than, like, I did not care for the end game grind thing, that I didn't, but I was like, I didn't have to do that. I had finished the overall arc of the mod pack, and I figured if this one, it'd probably be the same. But it's pretty well done. Keeps its progression kind of follows and all that, so yeah. But yeah, this one is fairly new. The Skyblock style one. You know what? I'm gonna actually put a pump down. Put a pump down in Sindroth, even though we're not gonna use it. Because we're barely ever gonna go back to Sindroth unless we have to. Because it's like another. It is the nether, basically. Crap. You stay there. That way, if we need it, it's here on this side, but otherwise, I don't need it. Is it raining? Nope. Because there's a lake of crude oil nearby anyway, so I don't have to do the pump to do it. To just explain. Actually, I think I want to make the radius a little bit bigger. Which one was it that was make it bigger? This way? X. That should fix that problem. There we go. Wait, is next. Alright. This should break soon. But the thing I like about this mod pack is that if I miss something, I can honestly say, yeah, that was on me. Because it is pretty well, like, the one before, the other one I had done and this one. They both really are well done, like, just like you can see where everything comes from and all that. So, like, I miss, I didn't realize, I think it's here? No. Here. I didn't realize the item collector, so I was frustrated by the block breaker. But I went back in and through, and I'm like, oh, this exists. So that was on me. I can go back and do these optional stuff later. I'm just trying to kind of work through some of this. Alright, are we still on orange? Still on orange. No, not for much longer. I did wonder. Well, I suppose in the meantime I can work on other stuff while I'm waiting for my silver. Alright, so I need red and yellow. I actually think I'm gonna not have that yet. I do have the yellow. But the red... Let's switch that to there. Yeah, well, that's busted now. In fact, I think I'm gonna switch this... there. And look at the red. And then I can start working on these pillar things so we can get to brown. Gonna need quite a bit. But we'll be okay. I could use a space for this though, so I'm thinking maybe I should make a key. kind of key do I want to make? Do we want to do glass one again? Let's just lead to the outside. Turn key ender portal. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. I know the other lockpicks. Yeah, let's do another glass. Hello, Billy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Do I have a... Actually, I do have a busted pickaxe. Alright, it's not quite enough. How are you? It goes well. Perfect. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. That's good to hear. I hope you're having fun with it. Now that I think about it, why am I doing this like this? I could just make sand... Well, no, I'm using the pulverized for other stuff, but... If only sand was... like, that I could just go bonk. This squeezer... Yeah, but that's... I'm glad to hear that you're having fun. If I wasn't using the pulverizer, I could have just done rock, but that would just take too long. Aha. Don't know how much I'm gonna need. Alright, so... First... Oh yeah, I need silver, that's right. Which is why we're doing the whole thing in the first place. I just forgot. Whoops. Alright, well, red shouldn't have too much red, so... Or too much, so... Alright. Boom. It's gonna be a while. I'm gonna go sleep so that the solar panels continue to work. Alright. Ooh. Okay, we're on to white. Alright. That's good. Once I have the first 8, actually 8, because I already have 1. So the first 8 through, this will be Speaking also, what does this one need? This one needs the Mysterious Red Asteroid, but I can make that easy. So I might just go make that one while I'm... no, I have not. I'm not really as interested in that one. I figure other people can enjoy it. I mean, I might do it at some point, but, like, for now, I'm just kind of like... I like this. Yeah. Alright. Just a moment. No, that's fair. For me, I just kind of am at... Like, for the moment, I'm just kind of... figured I can wait. Find out. But, I mean, like I said, I've said before, I'm not gonna, like, say... I'm not... I feel like I want to say this wrong, but I just... Yeah, I just don't really have much of an opinion of it at the moment. I don't know, I mean... It just didn't... Realistically, at the end of the day, it just didn't really seem too much my style. Yeah. I should have some of these little... Yeah. What was it again that I needed for... Alright, I didn't even need the, to make those. Actually, I'm gonna turn some of these into this. There. And then... Mysterious powder, which need... Oops. Does it need again? Alright, just cook the... do the easy. I don't think I have anything. I only think I have... Oh, wait. What am I doing? The literal item I need. I need a coal block. Anyway. Yep, this should be perfect. Wait, there is something coming from here. What? Or is it just me? Seeing coldness everywhere because I'm cold. Brush. Weird. Alright. Yep. Completed Syndrath. There really wasn't much to it. Alright. So how many... I think I can only make one with this. Right? Yeah. I can only make one. This room is not really big enough, but it'll do. Alright. Actually, this can almost give me enough. I need 3 more. I'll make him another 3. Or, no, yeah, 3. But I need... So I need 7. Make the 3. So I need 4 more. 4 times 9 is 36. So I need 36 more. I need to make sure I have 36 in the thing. I have enough. In theory. It's gonna take ages. Oh, sorry, Mr. Failure. I didn't realize you were upset about the Desert Redeem. I told you I'm not even in Bedrock. Half the time. No place where it was even a thing. I guess I didn't have that much weight. Alright, I need another 4. Okay. Wait, so it's gonna be like... Okay, so it's just like... Finish the thing off and then do it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to figure out how much I'm gonna need. It's so weird that this one specifically... Like, I don't know. I mean, I know it's because I'm wearing the thing, but the hat. I like this hat. Oh, did I miss one? I did, apparently. I guess brown will produce small gold dust, so... How do we make this? Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, it figures. So I need to be able to make 13 plus 8. Which is 21. So 21 times 4 is 84. I do not have enough. I need another pickaxe, I think. Just make a not as good one. It'll do. The job just fine. And yeah, I need orange. Black 2. Ooh, I only have 64 of the black. And I just did math that says I need way more than that. I don't think you can... Yeah, it's just pulverizing. Whereas I think like the red dust, right? Not the red dust, but just normal, right? It does show a different, yeah. It's just a shame that it doesn't work that way, because it'd be nice if it did. Although maybe if it was a higher quality one, it would work. I don't know. I don't want to worry the ferric ore just for that. Or the iron, that's quite a bit. At the same time, I kind of am curious. So you make the ferric ore pickaxe, you make the ferric ore hammer. And you take... I expect nothing to happen, to be clear. Yeah. Let me borrow you a second. That'll do. Once they get pulverized. Go take these 4 dusts, cook them. We'll get our silver, then we'll finish. The last 4. And then we'll get to work on making some of these. I should also make a thing. Alright, and a stick. Boom. Actually, to be honest, I wanted to face the other way. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that should... yeah. There we go. Boom. All done. Alright, so... oops. That'll do it. Alright, so... start with... Alright. Oh, and I need a gray one for the middle. And going back to this a second. Black around the corners, okay. Alright, so... think. Wait. So how do I complete this one? Yeah. Weird. Alrighty. Now, if I wasn't on a shoestring a bit of a budget here, I would be doing... iron. But we do not have it right now. Okay. Oh, I did Y. don't you expand? There you go. There. I'm just gonna say oh gets picked up that way. There we go. I shall do the fixing. Alright, does look like that finished, right? Yep. I would speed this up, but, yeah. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Okay. What did I miss? So it'll be 5. Oh, it's got a bit. Alright, around 6. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, there we go. Okay. We got another 4. Still going. Need another 3. Alright. And... messed that up. Alright. We'll let that go while we take this over. Alright. Yellow should be a lot closer. It's halfway there still. Alright, so I can make another 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we've got the one over there. Plus an extra 2, so I need 28. Alright. I'll do everything we're gonna need. Alrighty. Alright. This one. Boom. Okay. Alrighty. We're super close. Okay. And then there. And then the last one. And then everything we need to make the one thing will be done. Alrighty. It does not get chucked into the pulverizer because we've got all that we needed to make it the gold. Still going. No, it's just started. Okay. Alright, our first piece of brown. And then obviously we chuck this through the strainer. Hopefully we don't need more. Alright, because what we need for this to make this is the gold dust. 13 is see, 3, that's 5, that's 9. And then 4. Yeah. Perfect. As long as we get lucky. Oh, wait. I need more than 9. Which means this really and truly is... I'm gonna need more. It's fine. I hoped I wouldn't... Oh, wait. I'm walking around with 4. No, 8. I have 4, and then I have 9. Problem is, I need an extra 4. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say we're gonna try again. Alright. I'll just make the full 4. Then I'll take that 4, put it out, and then just we'll see what we get. The fact that yeah. Here we hope we have enough now. And then it won't decide to be having a little fun with us. Alright. Let's try it again. Well, I mean, obviously... I can go back to what it was in just a second, but I need another 4. I gotta watch these 4 like a hawk. But once we have gotten through to the mystical agriculturing stuff, it'll be fine. Because then we can get gold that way. Heck, even just making this. Will help. Yeah, okay, we got everything now. Yeah, okay. And then we do this. There we go. Alright, so... Is there anything else this is used for other than to make sapling colors? Just the water agglomeration or whatever. But I don't feel the need for that right now, so these are just gonna get chucked into here as they always are. These are gonna be put back. Do these have any other use? No. Not until we do that. We're pretty far off from it. Nope, nothing else. Just gonna wait a minute. But chuck these in. I mean, I can turn them at any point, so that's why. Alrighty. Oh, these are done. Alright, so from there... we do have some silver dust. We'll get more gold stuff. We definitely want the gold. We do want this. Enable filtering and changing. I need the filtering, so we do need this. So this is probably where I'm going to work first. How much do I need? I need 4. Blah. Alright, because we're not at that point in filtering yet. I have still got rocks. What I'm gonna do is we filter by putting these at the bottom. Put this in here. We filter. By putting these at the bottom here. Let that do its job. At the end of this, we'll get what we want. I'd actually like to move brown up, I think. I'd like to start getting brown. Alright. Black is basically useless from this point forward, so there's that, but... yeah. So... here we are. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these. Much like everything else, just chuck them in here. Although in the case of these, I might just cook them. Again, you know? Make an iron block, take it over, do the whole shebang, shaboom. Oh, cool, just gonna do that. Okay. You chuck that in there. Because this is not coal dust. Actually... I mean, I chucked that in there, but... it occurs to me, couldn't I just... I mean, once I'm done... grind up some coal. I feel like that would be faster. Alright. I'm not watching every moment. I know I'm gonna probably lose some. What have I got in here? Nothing. Right. Alrighty. You go sleep. I think my biggest thing is I just don't know. I wish there was a way to kind of. I know if I was to make. I think there's like speed upgrade things, but I don't think I can do it yet. Is my problem. Here, we're only gonna do one for now. If there's a way to get gold out of that, that would be amazing. But my biggest problem is still the same thing. To get to this stuff, but I guess technically... But it does look like I have to do this first. Even said the interesting... But I have! I has it. Not that, but it has this. I suppose it's technically raining somewhere. Technically storming. Only way to go. Just rain. Oh, it actually came out. Alright, go back to infusion, I guess. So if I can get 4, I'd like to do this. Electrum, silver, and gold, okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that as well. How much has it gotten so far? Alright. Alright. Let's toss ingots in. I need another 2. Boom. I has more. And we toss these in here. These. And hopefully we'll have enough to have 4, and then we can take that plus the redstone and we can make this. Which I need. And then I'll just filter. If I can filter, that will solve my problem. Then I won't have these go through, they'll just stay in here. And I have fully automatic system I can walk away from for realsies. Boom. Amazing. Be patient. Sit in the corner and just be like, whatever. Reorganize my inventory, I guess. We're super close, but not quite. Seriously, I think that it's raining. But not because it's space. I mean, it's snowing because it's always snowing around me, but that's a different issue. Why did I took the hat off? Did it stop snowing? No. But it doesn't. Yeah, we no longer have the cold stuff. Whereas if we do this, let me down here. Well, every now and then you'll also get like cold flow. I don't know. Yeah, the cold. They're totally cold. Perfect. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. Roll through. I know it said I could do this. Yeah, 4. Or do I need... Alright, oh, it does need this. Okay, that's fine. Filter. Yeah, what we can do is we can... like this, right? So... yeah, filter. Oh yeah. Blacklist. And... so we're going to do this as a test. So let's... We'll go in. I see what happened. Okay. But yes, okay, it worked. So it doesn't matter where these are in here or anything like that now. All good. No steel. Alright. Finally. Although I'm gonna need more gold because I need gold for electrum powder and gold for other things as well, but we've built to the destination now, I guess. But I don't need to do that. Alright. I mean, that's something I just wanted to get done. And I did. So now that that's done, I don't have to worry about that. Alright, Oh, did it run out? It did. Alright, realistically speaking, I'm just gonna make iron powder here. I'm gonna cook the iron powder. Chuck that in there to get another bit of iron powder. A little bit. Is our But once I do that, we'll just... I think I want 2, so that's why I'm doing this like this. So it'll make me 18 ferrocore. Potentially. Possibly more. Possibly less. Two. Right. What I probably should do, once I've made up my turquoise, I should probably just specifically break down brown only. Okay, hello, Kenny. And good night. I hope you're having a good evening, other than heading out. I do gotta finish myself, so yeah, I did say it was gonna be short. Very odd. But these... I can't figure out what I did to get that effect. That maybe, like... I was like... What the song this is. This can be broken with anything, right? Yep. 9 and 19. Let me cook this all up. Because there's really no other way to do it. Alrighty. Anyway, let's just try to get through this. Once I have 3 of these, I'm gonna make myself a pickaxe. And unlike what I've been doing, I just need brown right now, so... yeah. And we're up to 12 so far. Question is, do I do Electrum or do I do... This clearly needs to be done here to kind of just get things done and started here to get the plastic sheet. Which I think is more important here. Silicone wash. From NAFTA? I'm not sure what that means. Unless it's like... Nope. Ah, got it. So it's NAFTA. NAFTA is this. But I gotta make this first. Because that's what's gonna lead into this. Um... So that's the one to do once we got refining. But for now, we're still here. So much stuff. So what I wanted to know was this. We have coal. Can we... Oh, we could have been even easier. Also, the squeezer. Squeezer just... Wasn't it that it needed... Alright, let's skip this, by the way. This song is not... Oh no, it was diamond that I needed and I don't have. I wish there was a way to... Other than just... Then I gotta get out the wrench again. Okay. I mean, it's not like, I don't know. You could take, like, this, right? You know, I feel like you should be able to be, like... What the heck? Oh, the... It does work! Haha! Perfect. No more resetting. Okay. And then we can just chuck these in there, I guess. Boom. And then this needs 3 in steel, but that's not so bad. Full-bodied stomps. Get a third one. And 6 of these. And then I need copper out the wazoo. And the portable tank. I can make... I need 2. Wait. Wait, that looked like Vinny glass, yeah? Okay, so we take this over, minus 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2. Yeah, chuck this in here. Apparently I picked up quite a bit of this. Still got some of that. But yeah, that was easy to make. The binary itself needs 3 of these things. How many does this make? 1. I need a lot of copper. Well, we did make one of these, so I'm not gonna bother. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna wait here a minute. All things are working as intended, it looks like. Alright, so tanks. I need a speed upgrade for this thing. I say it every now and then I'm like, and then there's nothing, and I'm like, Trainers. The upgrade one needed iron blocks, that's right. That's why I hadn't done it. Right. I really and truly do need to figure out a way to kind of get to those iron plants. Kind of desperate at this point. Guess let's make it first. I don't know. What to do. Oh, I did have a key left. Alright, we gotta be ready for the next one. I just gotta remember I'm putting it in here. I don't know. Supposed to chuck it into the nothingness of space, right? Can't be considered littering. If it falls into the void. It'd be hilarious if it then appeared on your bed and it's like, don't litter. Alright, I do gotta finish though. I'm just trying to get... Just a little bit more, nothing crazy though. Alright, you know what, while we're doing this, we could just play around with getting some of this stuff done too, I guess. I don't have this, wood. Like, this is easy to make. A logic cable. Pretty sure it transfers power. Not sure why I would need that. I could do that, right? I don't know, I just don't feel like it. I could make a storage controller. Again, I don't know. Hello, I need to start guaranteed to actually be going. Alright. Not when you're athletic. Admit it. But, you know. Just gotta be careful right now. Alright, how much more is there left on this? Anyway. I don't want to wait for the amount of time that requires for this to finish, so I'm probably gonna do something else, but turn it off, basically. But please, no exercise, please. I am in the middle of an asthma issue. Just tonight, okay? I've had it been going on for several weeks. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm just gonna do better. Normally I'm all good for health. Alright, that's fine. Drink is fine. Yeah, water is better. My ultimate enemy is booming right now, so my allergies are like off the charts. And Eva is always following close behind. Anyway, we popped in and wrote it. And how have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well. To be fair, it's just the unfortunateness of living in Florida, in which there's lots of allergens. But honestly, I'm pretty sure since I just have to basically be careful of my asthma for a little bit, and then I should be fine. Which is why I was planning on finishing soon, so that I could kind of just... Yeah. Anyway, I was just... Fair enough. I hope you succeed in finding one. Alright, I'm just going to make one of these. I thought it needed, no, this needs 6. I'll make one of these, the portable tank. I need more than that, but it's fine. Okie dokie. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up that sand. What else did I need for it? This part for now. Oh, pipes. Yeah, I should have that. Although I feel like this should make more than one tank. There, one tank. But then I need 5 pieces of copper. And then I'll only make one of these, and I'll need 3. I need so much copper. So an easier way to get the sulfuric acid, maybe. Nope, not till I refine. I'm not saying it should make 3. Maybe 2. Quite a lot of materials for just one tank. And then to one refinery. Not great. Well, this did run out of steam. Alright. If I can make all this... I can get here. And I get through all these parts to get to this. So that I can finally start... But I can't get there yet. So I'm just gonna get some gold really quickly, I guess. Wait, I can finish this one. I can have that. Right here. Weird. Well, but that was easy to do. Alright. I'll do that for now. Only the amount of iron needed wasn't so much. I just kind of wish there was another way to get iron at this point. Although I guess technically this is possible. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so actually, because this is from just in general, right? These all show up, but I don't think most of them actually. So this tells us what we can do. Yeah. Get gold. Yep. Earth drop. I suppose it gets used to make nature stuff. But yeah, not much use. Well, I could make a string mesh. That wouldn't be so bad. Okay. Yeah. So I could make a string mesh or a couple of those and at least raise our chances. Um, what was that? So, you know, this can go, because I don't actually need it. There we go. Alright. Do I have any triggered? Yes. Hello, Chris. How are you? We're gonna raise how much we can potentially get with that. I do need to finish. I am in the middle of finishing. I'm just kind of waiting on some stuff. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. So what did you think of the Minecraft Live? I'm doing okay. I do need to finish because I am... But, yeah. Just trying to let some of this kind of growing through. You like spheres? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it did not need an hour-long direct for that. The only new information was about 5 minutes. Huh? What do you mean? I'm just saying, for me, I just felt like... No, I was asking about the live. What do you thought of the live? I was just saying, I feel like basically out of that entire, really over an hour, right? Of the whole thing there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Go eat your food. Go get food. Supreme, go. Well, I am gonna be finishing soon, but go eat. Anyway, but yeah, no. I mean, the whole... Yep, it could have been 2 minutes. And you know what else I was left with? So, they're like, you know the Nautilus, right? Alrighty, it's for you. Go eat. And I was left with the one thing that they didn't talk about was the Nautilus. That's the one reason you'd want a Nautilus map, right? How do you get their shell? I feel like they forgot that part when they came up with let's use the gas mechanics but make it only underwater instead. Underwater instead. So yeah, I really felt like there was a lot of hyping for a whole lot of meh. Also, the entire thing got leaked in advance. Again. I mean, I think that that's cool, although technically it's not water breathing. But the fact that now Drowned are going to also be on them too, and specifically the Trident Drowned on a zombie variant, I don't know. But I think so. Underwater building becomes all the worse. Do you know they're gonna mess something up, and then Drowns are gonna like on the Drowned with the Tridents on Nautilus, or the zombie Nautilus, are going to spawn like 10 times more often. It's just gonna be a whole thing. I hope I'm wrong. I feel like that's how it's gonna end up. That's how a lot of these always end up. But like as a mob, I liked the Nautilus up until it's like, like putting the drones on them too, and specifically the Trident drones. It's like, I think that's where I ended up going with it. Like, I could understand adding the zombie Nautilus as its own thing. Maybe it even drowns you, right? Picking the could be agonizing. And I thought the spears were good for how they looked, but I guarantee they're gonna get nerfed. It's gonna be a shame. No, it really wasn't. It's close. But, yeah, that was the thing that was supposed to pull you into the depths, Mob D, I think? It was either D or E. It was just a mob and then a letter. I think it was Mob D, because I think C was what we got with the Phantom. But the other thing is the spear isn't really a spear, it's a lance. And it's kind of weird that it's supposed to be heavy, considering it's just a shovel on its side. According to the crafting recipe, so it's like... I kind of feel like what they need to do with this spear, even though it'd probably be a little annoying. But I think they need to make it, instead of one ingot, they need to make it like a whole block. Huh? What was what called? Or at least something more. Hmm? Yeah. I'm just saying, like... If it's meant to be a unique weapon, it's kind of odd to be as that is. And especially to call it a spear when it's a lance. Or being treated like a lance. Yeah. Pretending to introduce weight as well. Things like that. Like the fact that it's like... In reality, this is probably heavier. I'd take backpacks. Personally, I think they should do a backpack. They could make it a secondary use for the, you know, you could upgrade your... The thing. I still say, though, I think the thing they should do with, I can't think of the name. Yeah, but I think it's because they've... I mean, to be fair, the zombie horse has been in the game since... like... or pretty much since horses. It's just never been available in survival. Without... basically, it hasn't been available without commands, but it has existed. Yep. And that's the other thing. I'm left with, so how do they plan to have it spawn in? If they plan to have zombies spawn in on a zombie horse, just in general, that seems kind of... I don't think that's smart. You know? But see, that's not how they described it. They acted like it's just gonna spawn in when it's dark. And it'll be a rare chance, like a chicken jockey. Think about it if you're in a cave. But that's kind of where I end up going with it, is I go... That's what I'm concerned about. But the way they were talking about it... that's bad. I hope it does too, but I get the feeling it's not gonna. Because in reality, I'm gonna go here, the zombie Nautilus and round guy should also be special condition. But that's not going to be either. Ironically, it makes the horse skeletons, although not as great. I just think. Also, was kind of left with, yes, technically they've had two, but, you know, if they had released the copper update when they really kind of were actually done, which has actually been like about like a week or two, you could tell why they didn't, because otherwise they wouldn't have the ability to do it and put it in their show, be like, and we have 2 more updates coming. It's like, come on. You have 1. Update coming, and 1 that has been basically done for a while. Well, not a while, but longer than they're being honest, that they're really being like, which is why they were able to have it be coming out within days of it. But yeah, no, I feel like the live, it shows that the drop system does not work realistically. I think that's my real answer. Or at least not the way that they're doing it. Because basically what it is they're adding some specific command in, and then they're making the most of it with the next update. They've adjusted their alternate types of arrows, probably, but not really. A new bow type, maybe? Perhaps a longbow? Versus the dinky thing that we currently have, although that'd be kind of difficult to do. A larger crafting grid. The ability to have a crafting grid while you're walking around. That'd be nice. Not really. Because well, maybe. But think about the April Fool's update that they did. So there is some thinking about it. The most recent one, right? Where you had to unlock it piece by piece. So it's possible. They might do something with that. Again, I don't think it'd be like... I think it would be something where you have to unlock it somehow, which I think would be smart to do. Or at least a more portable version, because let's be real. In the current setup with the crafting grid, right? It's put down, which is fine, but then when you go to pick it up, you need to... Takes like a minute. It's not really worth it for exploration, which is clearly what they want you to do. Although I'm kind of left with... I'm not sure what they expect you to explore with the Nautilus. Oceans aren't that great, realistically speaking. They're nice, but... Also, I love that for the entire part where they're talking about the shells with the copper update part, they're avoiding talking about the thing that and that shocked and amazed them about people, what people were able to do with it. You know? I doubt it. That was like 20 minutes of avoiding discussing slot machines. Yeah, thank you. I do need to finish. As I said, just trying to wait for this to fill. Or empty. But it's pretty close at this point. But that was kind of hilarious. Because that was the innovative thing that they could never have thought of. Not the building stuff. They showed that off themselves. So, yeah. But no, I really feel like the live could have been so much shorter. And really doesn't feel very necessary. I mean, if you're quite literally only going to show like 4 things that are actually going to be new because they've been having trailers for the update that's about to come out for like weeks now. So it didn't need as long as it got. To be honest, I feel like I said, I really do feel like the drop system kind of hinders it. This new attempt. You could disagree with me, but the thing is, thank you. It's like, I think of it like this. If they had waited on the Happy Gas and put them together with the Nautilus, right? And instead had the Copper update be the summer update, and combine it with the, and potentially combine it with the, or heck, have the gas be part of the spring drop, right? That could have made some sense, that you would take your Happy Gas to go check out the new sites far away. Or have it be with the Nautilus. And again, like I said, maybe do something different. Maybe not the copper, maybe something else, but more stuff with horses. I guess some more lead stuff. Just stick things together. Theme. Have a real theme. Put them together as a theme rather than just lazy daisy here and there. Like, Oh, I do need a thumbnail. I guess this will do. Um, but I mean, think about it. Part of what made Chase the Skies so kind of meh was, like, yeah. Well, you basically had a Happy Gas and leads on Java, and on Bedrock you had those things plus not so nice graphics that they keep making look nice on their end, but then once you actually go in to go look at them, they are kind of not that great. So, yeah. Or to be more specific, only one biome looked okay. Really. But you leave the neutral. They're semi-fixing that. But still a bit much. But they keep adding a bunch of other stuff that'll make Bedrock a lot worse as well, so it's like... I don't know. And I mean... Like I said, I don't think... I think... How do I put it? I think if instead it had been done as this wasn't like the summer update, rather than just adding the gas, right? They had it be a more bug-related kind of thing. And thrown something in that was kind of nice. This is what I was saying, maybe the copper then, because most of the copper stuff is just literally retextures. Quite literally. Perhaps not the shells. Shells could be part of this. Whatever's upcoming, right? But I feel like they're trying to have it be that they had 4 drops in a year, and it's just like... Yeah, but one of those drops really wasn't a drop. That's, again, I go back to the Happy Gas. It was just a bug fixing kind of thing, and get everybody mad at you kind of thing. Whereas, like... And effectively, it makes this one feel odd. I suppose that's where I kind of end up going with it. But especially after bragging about how... I don't think I said the word off. But what I was gonna say is, it just kind of felt a little, like, They made a huge point about how so many more people are doing add-ons, right? That this is the biggest year for that. That many people have started doing them. And when you know that add-ons are money, right? Like, that's for a decent add-on for the ones that people are probably buying. That's $8 to $10, and a quarter of that, I believe, does go somewhere between a quarter and 50% goes to Mojang / Microsoft. And then showing an update with 4 items in it. And being like, look at how amazing it's like, I don't know, it felt very... Tone deaf, I guess? It's like, so you're actually making more money this year than you've made in a long time, potentially, or possibly even ever. And that's this update. Like, wow. And as people have pointed out, I've already seen some people pointing this out. What's Mojang gonna do when they realize that Nautilus can't eat pufferfish? Their whole thing there. And considering they keep, like, it's like, what are they gonna do? Their whole plan. Well, consider the fact that they made the reason why fireflies aren't a mob in the game and are just ambiance is because frogs can't eat them. Right? Because some variants of fireflies are poisonous to some variants of frogs. Mind you, not all fireflies, not all frogs. But considering that's the entire reason why they decided not to add a specific mob to the game. So people are joking, but it's also potentially quite true. You know? That's the kind of thing where it's like, I would say, nah, it's silly to think that, but it's like, are you something you think about it? Beyond that, the fact they didn't infer that there's any way to get a Nautilus shell from the Nautilus. And there probably won't be because they don't like to have the player kill things in a survival game, effectively. $10 it may be, but to survive, you do need to be able to, well, I don't feel like they understand their own genre of game. Half the time. You know? It's like, let's be real. The real world doesn't work like that. And it's like, not something that the reason they didn't do the firefly was because, well, what if a kid tries to feed a frog a firefly? It's like, I think that hasn't been done a million times before by stupid kids. Like, really? Doesn't mean the frog ever eats the firefly, necessarily eats the firefly. Also doesn't mean the frog dies. But this isn't gonna make it be more likely to happen. I think that's the thing to me with the whole thing. Is it's like ways to handle things. And then there's ways just kinda not. And yeah. I honestly feel like for as far as like the way the game the Mojang is going, I don't think, to be clear, I don't think Minecraft's necessarily gonna die, but rather yeah. I'm not sure how long Mojang's gonna take it. Slowly but surely, I'm not sure how long they're gonna last. Because they just make mind-numbing decisions. And they act like it's normal. So yeah. Like that's where I ended up going with it. I honestly think they don't know how to keep it going. And it kind of makes sense, because it's, at the end of the day, well, was not actually their vision. The company that's left, right? I don't think it's just a bureaucratic tape and I honestly do think to some extent there is a level of just yeah. And I mean, I'm gonna go here. The fact that an Ocean-ish update before anything even, like, I really do feel like here's what I'm gonna say. I think that they should have had, if they were gonna add a bunch of different mobs and things, right? Especially since they're trying to prove that they're listening and all that. I think they should have also added the penguin. Or they should add the penguin still. I don't know if they will, but maybe they will, but because it's ocean adjacent. And maybe they waited a little bit longer. 1,000 mob boat mode that didn't make it. Right? What it was supposed to do is if it was, I believe if it was in your boat, or if it was like, it made your boat go faster. Kind of like Dolphin's Grace, but for boats. So it would fit in really nicely with all the other things, right? along with everything else that was, So while you'd have the ability to breathe in water, you can also have a speed upgrade to your boat. That was their initial concept, and there's nothing being added for that, so logistically, I feel like this would have been the update to do that. Especially since they did the copper update last time. And again, the Penguin was very popular. It just wasn't as popular as the Armadillo and the Crab. But they don't have to... The thing is, it's like if they wanted to do things that were related to traversing things and all that, right? I feel like it would have made some sense. Or some penguin-like mob, at least. I think that's kind of where I go with it. Is it's like it would be one mob. I think that would help fill it out all the more. Of course, they probably have no way to do it, and that's the real problem. But it's like it's the kind of thing I think would just fill it out just a little bit more. I mean, you could disagree with me. That's just kind of how I feel. With the entire idea being... I thought it was okay. I figured it would be... I didn't think it was the worst thing. I thought it was actually a decent idea. Remember, I did like the Armadillo, but to be honest, I wasn't against the Penguin. I was more saying because if they really are trying to show... Hello, Tomas. I am about to finish. I really do need to finish. I'm just letting the last of this finish. Anyway, how are you doing? Anyway, I'm just saying that, again, it's that whole... Yeah, they had the Copper Golem, but it was only because they liked the Copper Golem. So, why not add one that they didn't necessarily like as much? I realistically don't think we're going to ever get to see another one of those mobs. Unless somebody on there actually liked the mob idea, like the mob in general. Not whatever was connected to it. Likes whatever the mob was. I really haven't seen anything that has disproven this. Ironically, because they've only brought back a loser twice. One was for the biome that they clearly had already wanted to do. And one was for a mob that, whether they wanted to do it originally or not, they had come to like it via the different, like all the different paints, right? People going... I'm talking about the other side of one. Reality is... that is just kind of... Yeah. I'm not saying... Alrighty. I need to finish myself. Yeah, I'm gonna finish. Anyway, I'm sorry, Team Mouse. I am finishing. Tomorrow, Slime Rancher. Alrighty. Slime Rancher 2, yep, we're doing more of that. Anyway. Yep. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, / night, / whatever it is for you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry I gotta go, but I cannot go any longer. And, yeah.